Good morning, good morning, good morning. Uh, this is something I wanted to share with you this morning as you start your day off. I listened to uh, Joe Costanza. He's a, uh, I would say he's one of those self development gurus. And one of the things he wanted to do, what he started out with, and that's the importance of gratitude and how it provides you with power. And I started thinking about, wow, that is so right. Because, a lot of times we go through our days and we take it for granted that, hey, the next day is going to be there and that things are working the way that, they should. And we never really put thought into it. Now, that leads me into something else, and that is that's good that you're grateful and you're not like uh, super dwelling on it. But one thing I also thought, and that is from meeting people and knowing myself and having been through this, and that is sometimes it comes back to overthinking or OT. I'll refer to it, and that is there's five things that OT or overthinking can really do to you. And I want you to ponder over this today because it's something, and don't overthink. But one of those things is it can paralyze you far as from taking action, meaning that if someone is, you know, thinking like, hey, I can't go here or I can't go here because I'm going to run into traffic. So, it's going out getting groceries or meeting up with a friend who you promised that, hey, we're going to connect. But then you start thinking of reasons why you can't. Uh, you know, that's one of those things right there. One other thing, and that is sometimes you can miss opportunities when you OT things and become paralyzed. And there's a term for it. It's called paralysis, analysis paralysis, meaning you overanalyze something that may not even exist. So don't become paralyzed as far as with OT. The second thing, and that's going to be, it can, you may not be nervous, but it can amplify your anxiety with all those what ifs. What if this? What if that? What if this? And it's not saying don't analyze things or uh, don't consider it far as contingencies. But one thing is for sure, as long as we live, stuff will happen. The thing is, there's an old saying, I think it may have been Confucius, and that is like the bamboo, in a high wind or during a typhoon, and that is that you can bend but don't break. Okay? So, you know, don't add to the anxiety because trust me, when you start your day off, something is going to test you. But don't overthink it. The next thing is it can rob you of the present. Yeah, you can get so hung up as far as with overthinking something that has happened or something that will happen as far as in the future. In the past, it's happened. You can't go back and unring the bell. I always refer to the analogy of don't cry over spilt milk. It's already soaked in the carpet. You can sponge it up, but hey, it's undrinkable. So you kind of have to move on. You know, learn from the lesson and then keep moving it forward. Now, when you're moving it forward, don't come into that mindset of, well, overanalyzing and putting all the variables that could happen, because you don't know unless you have the ability to read into the future, which, you know, there may be some people who can't do that, but I'm not one of those. And I don't know. Are you? The fourth thing is going to be, it can drain you of your energy. You become so consumed with thinking, overthinking, oh, what if this? And that's whether it's a work project, or it's a building a home project, or doing something with your family. If you overthink it, again, we come back to the analysis paralysis. All of a sudden, you stay stuck, because overthinking, it can be a source of mental quicksand, and that is, you're not going anywhere. You just staying stuck. So, and the more you try to fight it, the more energy that you're giving to it. So, again, don't let it drain your energy. Now, the most vital part of it, and that is, you know, it's something that a lot of times we handicap ourselves, or we don't, we don't move, is because we overthought something and now it's affected our self-confidence. What if I can't? So if I can use the analogy that I have an older brother, and at this particular point in time, everything is set up on email. You know, email, texting. Hey, you may not like it, but it is what it is. You know, everybody's not picking up the phone, answering, or calling. And do you have the time? Do you know you have the time if you can write a letter and send it? But one of the things I pointed out, because he's older, my older brother, and that was, there are courses at the library. You know, they're there waiting for you or someone like him to come in and teach them as far as those skills of navigating their way, as far as with some of this new technology, which emails is probably old tech. But anyway, go there and pick up. Take to the time. It's probably what, a half an hour to an hour, or even if it's a couple of hours, hey, it can be well worth it, because now you have something, a new skill that definitely is going to benefit you, or benefit him as far as in getting this message and communicating, because that's what the world is based on, is communication. So with that said, I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole, but I just felt I wanted to share that with you. I hope this video isn't too long, and I hope it, it causes you to think. Are you? But don't overthink it. Okay? Until the next time, I hope you are living your dreams and, stay unstuck. And more than anything else, take action. Have a great day.